Firstly, I want to say thank you, my colleagues from Iran, because they are raised a very important question about the role of South Caucasus region as a crossroad region. Because now we can talk about South Caucasus as a region that we call dead end region. It's a problem because, as we understand, we have forgotten about historical role. One of the reasons of this historical situation is the role of Baku and Ankara. They are against our so-called north-south corridor, and they construct their eastern-west corridor and bypass Armenia and transit without pipelines and other gas and oil pipelines, oil and gas through Azerbaijan, through Iran, through Georgia to the Turkey and Europe. One of the reasons in this situation is, as I said, Baku and Ankara position. But it's not connected with, for example, first or second Karabakh. It's Turkish or pan-Turkish policy, because they want to pressure Armenia to lower their interest and so their in South Caucasus. What can I do about in this situation? One of the reasons, one of possible is to construct new corridors, North Stream, North-South corridor. My colleagues talk about it, about transition or transport corridor. I want to talk about electricity corridor, high voltage electricity, and possible construct high voltage electricity systems from Russia to Georgia through Armenia and Iran. I want to remind you that in 2016, in April 2016, it was signed declaration between four countries, Russia, Georgia, Armenia and Iran. In Yerevan, it was signed in this declaration about construct this type corridor, high voltage corridor. It was very important for us because this corridor or this type of high voltage transmission power can Armenian new role as a hub who can control and transmit and transport of high voltage possibility, high voltage power to Iran and to Georgia, through Georgia to Russia. Unfortunately, we now cannot say that it's that its high voltage construction system was built, but it's a real new possibility for us. Now, as we know, over the last 5 years, we are constructing with Iran so-called third high voltage power line. Yes, and this third high voltage power line will give us possibility to export to Iran about 350 megawatt electricity per year. It's a real new possible for Armenia. It gives us opportunity to investment money, finance, and construct new power generation. For example, construct thermal plants and construct new nuclear reactors and so on, because then we will have opportunity to export a lot of high voltage electricity in Iran and to the Georgia and through Georgia to Russia, to the Russian Federation. And we must remember that Armenia at the same time is a member also of the Eurasian Economic Union. And the Eurasian Economic Union has an aim to construct so-called one or general or single electricity market. Its market gives us a possibility to sell our so-called additional electricity power in the Eurasian market, and at the same time it gives us possibility to export or import from Russia and the other Eurasian country electricity to Armenia and through Armenia to Iran and so on. What it means? It means that then we will have construct new corridor, new electricity corridor and balance Azerbaijan, Georgia and Turkey pipeline and other energy corridors. This balance our and give us a new power system, a new power possibility to balance our policy in the South Caucasus and construct new regional power. And then Armenia will be a new hub for electricity power, and then Armenia will be able to export this power, electricity, as I say, from Iran to Russia, to Georgia and Russia, or it depends on season. It depends on seasons we can be changed. And through Russia and Georgia, through Armenia to Iran and so on. It's very important for us, and then we will say that North-South corridor we will work will work, and then it's Armenian will have a new opportunity and to be a hub for Eurasian, new hub for Eurasian electricity system and connected with the Iranian electricity system.
It's all thank you.